On her first date with the wealthy Robert, Alice accidentally noticed a drop of fresh blood on the floor of his luxurious mansion. Curious, she touched it with her finger, only to be shocked to discover the blood was actually coming from her own body. As it turned out, Alice's period had inconveniently started at that very moment. Not wanting Robert to notice anything amiss, Alice snuck off to the bathroom to quickly take care of things, then forced herself to endure the pain and continue the dinner date with Robert. She didn't want to miss this hard-earned chance to marry into a rich family. Little did she know, the events about to unfold would haunt her for the rest of her life. After dinner, Alice should have excused herself, but she couldn't hide her reluctance to leave. When Robert invited her to stay longer, she decided to have one more little drink before heading out. However, not long after, a blood-curdling scream rang out from inside the house. The poised and elegant Alice from just moments before was now deathly pale, a look of sheer terror on her face. The usually meek and helpless woman somehow managed to scale the tall iron gate with her bare hands before heavily crashing to the ground. Despite Alice's desperate cries for help, the neighbors nearby simply turned a blind eye. Left with no other choice, Alice made a mad dash to the busy city center to borrow a phone from a passerby and call the police. However, the police scoffed at Alice's accusations. Instead, they charged her with public drunkenness and disorderly conduct, taking her into custody. Alice thought the jail cell would be a safe haven, but then the sheriff unexpectedly opened the cell door. As it turned out, the sheriff was in cahoots with Robert. Just as Alice was at her wit's end, Robert showed up to bail her out. But there was a cruel catch. The moment Alice walked out of the police station, Robert would commence a brutal hunt. Alice had to survive this nightmarish night. As Alice stepped through the station doors, she noticed a man across the street staring directly at her. Fate had mercilessly thrust Alice into peril, testing her will to live in the face of dire circumstances.